shit. I've got a lot of things to be pissed off about. Uno, I don't even have a match tonight. Y dos, I got shafted of getting my rematch for the Tag Team Championship to somebody that I ran out. Y tres, last show, my partners, mi hermano, left me in this ring. So I'm not asking for answers, Brock. I'm demanding answers. So get your little gulo out here right now, because I deserve these answers. You all shut your mouth. I'm getting my answers, whether you like it or not.
Howard, this is family business. This does not belong out here with these morons. I told you we will talk about it in the back. What is your problem? Javi, let me go. Let me go, Javi.
Calm down. Hey. Javier, let it go. It's you and me. We're talking about the greater good right now for JB.
The greater good.
Now, hey, look at me, sir. You're my numero uno. Hombre, numero uno. Look, that was an accident. It's not Tristan's fault. It is not Hunter James' fault. It's not mine, it's not Tetchy's, it's one person's fault. CT Keys, it's his fault. He hit you, and he took off. Hunter was trying to get him to bring him back to pay for what he did. It was not intentional.
So you're saying y'all just went to go get CT Keys because he left? That's what you're saying?
100%. I promise you, cross my heart, hope these morons to die. It was not intentional. Look, we can get this settled. Tonight, big stuff happening for JBE. Tristan is going to come out with Tetchy. You and I are going to go and call Hunter and work this out, all right?
We'll work this out.
We're going to work it out. Come on. We are familia. Hey, mind your beeswax! Do not get involved in this. Come on. Cállate la boca, por favor.
Try this again. We're going to get started with our show. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you
If you win, you're in a four-way at Crossroads. Rob, you'll have a match. You win, you're in the match at Crossroads. Oh, I will win. But guys, let me explain something. You guys are going to have a hard time winning tonight. Okay? Because I know who you're wrestling. I know who you're wrestling. It's going to be a struggle. So I wish you the best of luck tonight. Bobby, you're up first. Rob, get out.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing Bobby Moore's opponent tonight. From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing 215 pounds, this is Ken Way!
Hot mic. We got him. JJ, John the Body Johnson, Adam Vance coming to you from Monroe, Georgia. Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. Look at that handshake there between Adrian Hawkins and Ken Way.
Well, I mean, we know that Adrian Hawkins is just having to toe the line, so to speak, because he is a man of his word. When he lost to Nick Halen and lost leadership of the Approved, he said he was going to fall in line, and he's done exactly that. But it doesn't mean that he's going to change his attitude towards others here in Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. We saw the ovation he got from the fans and the admiration and love that he's given them back.
Absolutely. It's a very interesting concept here. Got 3 matches here. They're going to be a fatal 4-way for Nick Halen's Southern Fried Classics Championship match at Crossroads. And it may end up being against his 3 compadres in the Approved. It's very interesting there. The Ken Way eliminated Nick Halen, so he's got a spot here against Bobby Moore.
He eliminated him twice.
Twice, you're right. Very true. Fans are giving it to him. You see there in our shot, Adrian Hawkins and Rob Adonis standing at ringside here. They have matches coming up after this. Ken Way setting up for an exploder, it looked like.
You know, I was in the locker room when these matches were set up. Bill Behrens had given me the matches to go and let Nick Halen and the Approved know who they would be facing. I announced Bobby Moore and Ken Way. I announced Rob Adonis taking on Tyler Stevens. But before I could get out who Adrian Hawkins' opponent was, Nick Halen went and made a deal with JBE, and Adrian Hawkins will have to take on Techi Makuchi here this evening.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens there. The fans here in Monroe with a chicken count chant for Bobby Moore. Moore getting frustrated there with Ken Way. A little bit of a regroup there at ringside, a little strategy session. Bobby Moore thinks he's in charge here tonight. As you said, Nick Halen's not there. Here comes Ken Way. Back around and Moore slides under the ring. Ropes there and back in the square circle. Collar and elbow tie up again into an armbar for Ken Way.
Ken Way looked very impressive back at Ultimate Battleground, but it should also be noted, he's in there with a veteran like Bobby Moore, and if he was to get by Bobby Moore, what a feather in the cap that would be. Bobby Moore, multiple time Southern Fried Tag Team Champion. Right now,
no doubt there, he's punching away at Ken Way's face. Goes into a wrist lock as well, and a knee right to the midsection of Ken Way. Let's see what happens here as Moore gathers up Ken Way in the corner. Something in the far rope. Ken Way up over the top. Big knife edge shot right to the chest of Bobby Moore. Kenway in control now. Nasty forearm right to the jaw, and Bobby Moore is rocked.
Kenway in the crowd here in Monroe, Georgia, getting behind the Kenway. Woo!
Big forearm and a perfect side Russian leg sweep. Bobby Moore's counting his teeth, it looks like.
And if you see that little bit of extra torque he added, causing that whiplash-like effect, and right now, going, well, I thought he was going to the top rope. Oh, I guess he is now. Wasting a lot of time. You can't do this against a guy like Bobby Moore.
No doubt here, he's taking some time. A little bit of a distraction there, but Moore's up on the ropes in a mount. Rob Adonis has the referee distracted. He's up on the apron. Oh, Adonis bumps into the ropes here and drops Kenway over the top rope. And Kenway crumples back into the ring now. Moore goes for a quick cover. Trying to protect their friend's championship here.
While on the surface, you would look at Rob Adonis shaking those ropes as being Kenway's downfall. I think it was all the time Kenway wasted that allowed Rob Adonis to do that. I mean, it may not be a tactic you agree with, but the Kenway's in there with Bobby Moore. He's got to be on his horse.
Oh, absolutely. He's going to take it. It's going to take everything he has to beat Bobby Moore tonight. We'll have to see how that turns out here for him. Bobby Moore's in control of the matchup now due to the distraction or his buddy, I guess.
Well, I mean, you know, you think about this. You look ahead to Crossroads. What if the approved were to win all 3 matches? Then at Crossroads, it's the approved. Now, we know Bobby Moore and we know Rob Adonis. We know their loyalties to Nick Halen. The question is, Adrian Hawkins has said, hey, I'll fall in line. But that doesn't mean he's not going to fight when it's time to fight.
Oh, no doubt there, but this is the ridiculousness of it, is where Nick Halen really might have made a mistake. Nick Halen could be in the ring with Techi Makuji.
That's very true, too.
Kenway and the wall. Tyler Stevens at some point here if things do not go the approved's way tonight. That could be disaster for him. He handpicked Makuji. Moore's out there and he punches Kenway there. He handpicked Makuji, but that may be a very dangerous thing for him come time Crossroads comes around.
It was almost that kind of pick your poison kind of thing, but you're absolutely right. Imagine Adrian Hawkins loses to Techi tonight. I mean, just the fact that you brought that up.
It happened. And Nick Halen's got to face Techi Makuji and 2 other people for the Classics title. Either one of them is dangerous, no doubt. But I mean, he might have, I don't know, man. It's hard to say. We'll have to see. Bill Barron's let it go probably for that same reason there. Kenway's feeling it. Went for the ball right there. Moore gathers him up, goes for a cover again, and Kenway kicks out at 2. Gets that shoulder up. Adrian Hawkins cheering on Bobby Moore. Yes. Moore with a clothesline on Kenway. Kenway again with a shot back at Moore. These 2 guys punching away at each other right now.
You know, and the thing is, you got to take a look at Kenway. Went in there wild, but he's going to take a lot more than that to take down Bobby Moore. As you can see right there, Bobby Moore on the advantage. Oh! Oh, my!
Out of the corner, just decapitated Bobby Moore. Holy smokes.
That was a brutal lariat right out of the corner. And now the Kenway opening up on Bobby Moore, finding a new opportunity here, looking to punch his ticket to Crossroads.
Single kick to the chest of Moore, and the fans are loving Kenway right now. Bobby Moore is in a bad spot right now. Exploder there from Kenway. He rolls through with a cover. Hook in the far leg. Now Rob Adonis You saw that meat hook of his in the picture frame there. Has distracted Brandon Todd a second time.
Buying a lot of time here for Bobby Moore.
Kenway's over there now. Oh, Moore hits. Moore hits Adonis. Roll up from Kenway. Kenway rolls him through. Bobby Moore with a punch to the jaw stops Kenway there.
I don't know what Kenway was thinking there, trying to roll him through. He had the schoolboy. All he had to do was pin him down. Instead, he gave Bobby Moore a chance to breathe. There was a distraction there from Adrian Hawkins.
Kenway with a pedigree. Could this be it? Bobby Moore. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and advancing to the four-way for the Classics Championship at Crossroads, Kenway!
Wow, Kenway has won this matchup there. And he's heading to the back now, victorious in this matchup. He's headed to Crossroads. And Hawkins.
No doubt Nick Halen is not going to be happy about this one.
Absolutely, no doubt there. Bobby Moore trying to make his way back to his feet now as Rob Adonis is in the ring now for his matchup coming up here in just a moment.
Now, Bobby, you're quite a disappointment. And these people think you suck. I don't disagree. Now, Rob, let me introduce your opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, The Wall, Tyler Stevens. Good luck.
Rick Richards might be out of a job. I see Adrian Hawkins taking over here.
He's doing a fine job, you know, and award season is upon us. Maybe he can finally get Southern Fried an Announcer of the Year award.
We had Jonathan Feltner for 2 shows one time, so that kind of counts.
Okay.
Boss fight coming for sure. To be an interesting test for the young man to step across the ring with Adonis, the wily veteran big man here with the team. A little bit of arrogance personified there from Stevens. He stands across the ring from Rob Adonis. Adrian Hawkins there cheerleading at ringside. But for who, we'll see.
And also, I'm looking around. Okay, well, he's over there with Rick Richards. I was saying I didn't see Bobby Moore. It looks like Bobby Moore is taking a seat.
Bobby Moore's at the timekeeper's table next to Rick Richards. And we got Rob Adonis sizing up Tyler Stevens here.
2 big men gonna go at it here, 2 big bulls. The old bull and the young bull. Rob Adonis, a 23-plus year veteran of the sport of professional wrestling. Tyler Stevens, just around that 3-year mark. And right now you can see that collar and elbow tie-up back into the corner. Neither man getting an advantage here early.
No doubt there. You see, it's basically a barrel with arms and legs there. Rob Adonis is just huge. Tyler Stevens, a little bit taller than him there, but giving away a few pounds. And a few years of experience, obviously, there. He sends Adonis off, and Adonis with a shoulder tackle. He bumps right into Stevens there, and neither one of these guys move. Stevens flexing for Adonis there. Adonis letting hit his team off the ropes again. Shoulder tackle there, and The Wall is doing what he's supposed to do there. That's not knocking himself over. Oh, Stevens went for a clothesline.
That rocked Adonis.
Yeah, Adonis with a little shove there. Another shove.
Man, those are reverberating through this building.
Absolutely. Holy smokes there, big chops. Pan flapjack there. He plants him. Let's see if we got him cover. Adonis kicks out at 2 there. Senior official David Weekly in charge of this matchup.
And you saw Tyler Stevens there confirming it was only a 2 count.
Holy hell, man. What impact. Roll
Nice.
up there with both legs grabbed there just to kick out at 2. Again from Tyler Stevens.
Oh, and right there, a rake to the eyes of Rob Adonis into a Samoan drop. Only a 2 count there.
Yeah, Adonis able to kick out there too. You see the grabbing his back. See the impact that had on his spine. All the body weight of Stevens on top of him, plus his own body weight, didn't do him any favor.
See right here, Adonis trying to fight out of this and opened up the Wall's ribs. Tyler Stevens' ribs were wide open there. Rob Adonis took advantage of that.
Great. And a spine buster with his back certain. Right now you can tell he's in a bad spot, but he was able to get Stevens up for that spine buster. And impact there, you can see Stevens is in a bad spot right now.
Definitely a different type of match that we're seeing here in this leg of these qualifiers for that fatal 4-way at Crossroads for the Southern Fried Classics Championship. This is more methodical. This is 2 bigger men than we saw last.
Nice back elbow there as Adonis came. Man, over the top suplex there, and Adonis goes for the cover.
The inexperience of Tyler Stevens, he telegraphed that move all the way. Rob Adonis, all he had to do was look out of the corner of his eye, knew exactly what was coming, was able to position his body and get it taken care of the right way. And right now, once again, going to work on the midsection of ribs of Tyler Stevens, but a reversal in.
Stevens with that sidewalk slam, that big one there, goes for the cover. Could this be it? Adonis kicks out again at 2. Very close. Both men have come multiple times to come close to winning this matchup. Double clothesline there, both men down. And Stevens and Adonis are rocked. Weekly starting a standing 10 count.
Now, if he reaches that 10 count and neither man qualifies, does that mean that we're looking at possibly a triple threat at Crossroads?
I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm not really sure what we come up with on that one.
I guess we don't have to worry about it. Both men back up to their feet now.
They are now. Let's see how much more punishment these guys can take if they both end up on the canvas again here together. Slugging away there. Haymakers, like a hockey fight broke out here tonight. A page out of the Grappler's book. Hawkins up on the apron.
He's telling him, why are you poking him in the eyes? Causing a distraction. Oh, there's the boot! There's the boot by Tyler Stevens!
Weekly there with a 3, and Tyler Stevens has a chance at Southern Fried Gold here at Crossroads.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, advancing to the 4-way at Crossroads for the Classics Championship, the Wall, Tyler Stevens.
Nice. Well, Tyler Stevens has won his matchup now. So the last chance for Nick Halen to have a buddy, quote unquote, in his corner is Adrian Hawkins versus Techi Makuji. Now
Right
things
now-
are breaking down right now in the center of the ring.
As I was getting ready to say, right now, we're seeing a meltdown of the approved here. And I mean, I gotta say, all Adrian Hawkins has done is just pretty much pointed out some of the things that were wrong in this thing.
Yep.
Adrian Hawkins' opponent this evening.
making his way to the ring. The man that's not only going to beat Adrian Hawkins, but the man that's going to finish him off for good, Taichi!
I know Bobby Moore.
Accompanied to the ring by the #1 appointed counsel of JBE, Tristan Michaels.
You know, I was going to point something out here, Adam Vance. I know Bobby Moore and Rob Adonis are upset over losing their matches here,
No doubt.
but they do not need to be reveling in the fact of how dangerous of a situation this is for Adrian Hawkins. Because as dangerous as this is for Adrian Hawkins, if Taichi makes it through, Nick Halen will be taking on 3 men who will definitely be gunning for that Southern Fried Classics Championship, and it could very easily slip away.
Absolutely, man. Even with all 3 of these morons outside the ring in support of Nick Halen, you got to wonder what's going to happen with the other 3 guys in this matchup against Nick Halen for the title. You had the approved outside the ring for sure, but no. And Adrian Hawkins using his quickness, something I never thought I'd say, to get away from Tetsuya Mikuji.
Adrian Hawkins, a former Southern Fried heavyweight champion, former Southern Fried tag team champion, looking to go to Crossroads to quite possibly add that Southern Fried Classics Championship and make him a Southern Fried Triple Crown winner. But first he's going to have to defeat the monster, Tetsuya Mikuchi, a man who is no stranger to gold himself.
Absolutely there with Tetsuya Mikuji, multiple time tag team champion as well. Even one time with Brian King, who's here in audience right now, alongside the ringside area here in front of us. Another JBE International homecoming here this evening. Adrian Hawkins asking for a test of strength. Uh-oh.
He's playing mind games with Tetsuya Mikuchi. No one's ever accused Tetsuya of being the brightest, but
His face
he's
makes
the
bright.
well, that's fair enough, but he is the most dangerous. Oh, step on the foot of Mikuchi did Hawkins. Oh, but right there, a big tackle takedown.
Adrian Hawkins just hit a truck in the middle of the ring right now. Holy smokes. Bobby Moore yelling at Hawkins to tell him to get back into the ring. Hawkins taking a moment to regroup, gather his thoughts as he decides how to climb Mount Tetchi and come out on the other side over the top with a Southern Fried Classics championship shot. Hawkins back into the ring there. Rob Adonis up on the apron. What on earth?
Rob Adonis just shouting instructions at Adrian Hawkins. Not quite sure what he was saying to him. Oh! Bobby Moore caused a distraction, and that was the opening that Tetchi needed.
He doesn't need an opening, but when he gets it, it's terrible. I tell you what, man, it's not good for the person he's going up against. That is for sure. Tetchi's gathered up Adrian and just slamming him right into the corner.
Just throwing Hawkins repeatedly into that corner. Oh, wait a minute. A little bit of fight left in Adrian Hawkins. You can never count this man out. But Tetsy going right back on the control. Snapmare takeover.
Look at this here. Oh my God, 400 pounds right to the chest of Hawkins.
Yeah, that power drive elbow. Tetsuya Mikuchi, for his size, is also deceptively quick, as we just saw there.
We've seen him hit drop kicks. I mean, and flip moves and things like that. A man that size shouldn't be able to do. Just an incredible athlete, an incredible specimen, an incredible weapon at the disposal of JBE International, and quite honestly, at the disposal of Nick Halen right now. Look at Tristan. Tristan choking Hawkins now.
And Bobby,
Bobby's working the distraction for Tetsy and Tristan right now. Look at that. Tristan and Bobby shaking hands there. They know what's going on. This might backfire, honestly. I'm telling you.
This is a 4-on-1 right now, mugging of Adrian Hawkins. And you know somewhere Nick Halen is pushing the buttons, pulling the strings, whatever you want to say, and has to be enjoying what Adrian Hawkins is going through right now.
Nasty chop to the chest of Hawkins. Hawkins is backing Mikuchi out of the corner. And he's just falling right in the near side turnbuckle.
Trying to get a little bit of a breather.
He might have gone after Mikuchi's eyes. It's hard to tell. See, something's wrong with Mikuchi there. He's working over his face here a little bit. Something happened to him. Oh my God, chest first. That breastbone right to the top turnbuckle as Hawkins was trying to gather his breath. Rob Adonis put his foot up on the ropes there.
Not only is that doing impact to the sternum area, but also all the weight crashing down on the back. I mean, that's a double doozle right there.
Mikuchi there. I think he's got some kind of nerve hold on Hawkins. Hawkins trying to work his way out of it. Oh, Hawkins is biting Mikuchi. He had a mouthful of Mikuchi's arm. And Mikuchi let go of that hold, that nerve hold. But nonetheless, a power slam right in the center of the ring. Mikuchi taking a breather.
Yeah, but he's setting Adrian Hawkins up. Bad intentions here.
Went for that elbow a second time and missed, and the big man landed hard.
Right now, Adrian Hawkins going right for the cover. Barely a 1 count there. That was wise on his part, and now rolls outside the ring to catch a breather.
Nice move there, trying to get that quick pinfall there and get out of the matchup while Mikuchi was stunned. Hawkins trying to come out back into the ring there, Mikuchi out on the floor, getting instruction from Tristan Michaels, who has learned Japanese now to talk to Tetsy, which is interesting. Oh! Mikuchi just knocked the hell out of Bobby Moore.
I don't think that was the plan.
That was a change in latitude for Bobby Moore right there. And now Mikuchi runs into Rob Adonis.
The double throat thrust right in there. Adrian Hawkins using the approved to his advantage here. And now keeps moving.
Referee Brandon Todd on a count here as these guys are outside the ring. Mikuchi runs into both men. And Mikuchi gets counted out. The Braves won it.
By count out, Adrian Hawkins!
This place coming unglued for this. A count out victory for Adrian Hawkins has foiled the plans of the approved and JBE International. Here is Mikuchi, Moore, and Adonis are outside the ring now fighting and arguing And Adrian Hawkins stands victorious inside of the ring. Crossroads is definitely going to be interesting for Nick Halen and the Approved.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final entrant in the four-way for the Classics Championship at Crossroads, Adrian Hawkins.
Again, we want to thank our sponsors, Just for Fun Radio, C&K Delivery Service, Absolute Tree and Stump Removal, and Jimmy James Towing. Thank you all for your sponsorship. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next match is a tag team match. It is the Wild Card Tag Team. Teams were drawn at random earlier before the show. Your referee, D. Byers. Introducing team number 1. From Greater Poland,
Killer, it's the off season. Let's keep it tall, y'all ain't f***ing with my man. And don't check your watch, you know the time. Cold War, Killer King, just finish.
It's too easy for me now. Cold been going places back in the cities was around. But you sold out triple that, I can't believe these clowns. Look at everybody clapping when I'm 30 sold out. I'm doing easy 100 down. Betting on myself, then I completely double down. If you hate it on it, please don't greet me with a pound. I be staying out the way, but if the beef do come around, to put an M right on your head, you Luigi brother now. Trace my steps all in this game, you can see we cover ground. Back and forth from NC to New York when Jeezy had the crown. Vivid memories, taking thought to squeeze, we ducking down. So many shells left on the ground and make the Easter Bunny proud.
Oh my God, please help me knee deep in the river trying to get clear. You said wash your hands, get out the stains, but you best believe all this hell to pay. Yeah, you best believe all this hell to pay. Say it. Oh my God.
From Clayton County, Georgia, weighing 207 pounds.
Well, the title of this show is Wild Card, and this is our Wild Card 8-man tag match. Friends and foes across the ring from each other. This will be very interesting. Billy Buck stands across the ring from Will Caution, but they're on the same team right now.
I was actually present when this drawing took place. I'm going to tell you, it was the craziest scene I had ever seen. Our cameras didn't capture this, but I was there because I had to sign off as a witness. I'm going to tell you, you're right. Friends and foes on opposite teams, and the two that stand out the most, the grapplers. They're on opposite ends.
Yeah, it's insane. You're right. I don't know what this is. Lev and Caution. Caution and Lev tagged in opposite grapplers. Who's going to attempt an eye poke first?
That's an interesting question. In the most recent months, the grapplers have come into the favor of the fans here. Absolutely. Well, there we go. A little bit of sportsmanship, shaking the hands. Wait a minute.
Oh, what the hell? Straps down. Uh-oh. We know what that means. Oh. Nice. Eye pokes for everybody but Lev, it looked like. Okay.
They're going to make some optometrists very, very happy.
Oh, Danny Only's not happy with this. He's back in the ring. Only doesn't know who he needs to be mad at. We're not sure whose partner's down. I don't think Danny Only knows. And he's clean now. You got to wonder what not clean, not sober Danny Only would think about this. They're both there.
Well,
I don't know which one he's supposed to eye poke either. I don't get it.
I've lost track of who's supposed to be on who's the grapplers here.
All right, we got a grappler tagging in Jacob Ashworth. Oh, hold on here. And now Billy Buck is tagged in. This is interesting. We've seen these two men tag here as tag team partners for a long time. Carl and Elmo tie-up. Let's see which one of these guys. Kind of a dream matchup here for fans. Not that you don't want to see these guys wrestle each other, but Ashworth with a wrist lock. Got Billy Buck in control of Billy Buck right now. Buck with a top reversal. He sets that in. He's got wrist control on Ashworth.
Jacob Ashworth and Billy Buck, two of the most beloved men, not just here in Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. We're talking about throughout the whole Southeast and Mid-Atlantic regions. These two men very popular everywhere they go. Right there, Jacob Ashworth just taking down Billy Buck.
I heard Billy Buck wrestled at Dragon Con and drew 7,000 people. It was unreal.
He's a modern day Pablo Picasso drawing that many people.
He's the guy that does the Where's Waldo books, and he's the only guy that draws more.
Right now,
Ashworth punching away. Beautiful drop kick right into the jaw of Ashworth, and Buck goes for the cover. Ashworth kicks it half.
Jacob Ashworth and Billy Buck, most recently in our last event, the Bunkhouse. They were part of that Bunkhouse tag team match. They were partners against a man Billy Buck has been having a lot of problems with as of late, Will Caution. And another man that Jacob Ashworth has been having problems with, Tyler Stevens, who we saw victorious earlier here tonight.
He's in the hunt for the Classics Championship, man. It's incredible.
Billy Buck and
Buck just sent Ashworth crashing to the canvas. Buck slid through between the legs of Ashworth. Buck went for a buckshot there, but had the safety on it, looked like. Oh, here we go. Blind tag to Billy Buck. Will Caution's tired of the politeness there. Ashworth steps out as Narcissism tags into the matchup now.
We saw Will and Narcissism going at it back at Ultimate Battleground for a very brief moment. But you want to talk about another one of the most loved men here in Southern Fried Championship Wrestling.
Oh, absolutely.
It is Narcissism.
Both men trading missed kicks there. Atomic drop for Narcissism on Will Caution. Springboard. Face plant from Narcissism, goes for a swim over to the cover. Caution kicks out at one. And those educated feet of Narcissism going to work on the midsection of Will Caution. Narcissism has that wrist lock, those fingers controlled of Will Caution. Najicism backs into Alexander Lev. Lev tags in the matchup now. Najicism wanted a piece of Will Caution.
And here's somebody who's been wanting a piece of Alexander Lev. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
I got you there. And he sees Danny Only standing across the ring from him. He tags in Jacob Ashworth. Lev doesn't want any part of being in the ring with Danny Only after Danny Only's promo a couple weeks ago.
You know something, Adam Vance, when you make fun of a person's affliction, when you want to bring to the surface a past that they're not running from, Danny Only has nothing to lose when he gets his hands on Alexander Lev.
Absolutely not, man. Every day is a struggle in an addict's life. You never fully recover. You understand that there, but the disrespect that comes out of making fun or bringing to light that someone's struggling, there's just no room for that. Now one of the grapplers is tagging in the matchup there and Only working that left hand, that left jab. Things are just kind of falling apart here. Only no stranger to being in the ring with Jacob Ashworth for sure over the years. I'm sure they've been across the ring from each other at different times. Only just wants somebody to fight. Najicism with his leg sweep. Goes into the corner there and a kick right to the side of the head. So Ashworth makes his way back out to the canvas and Billy Buck slides into the ring now. Let's see who he's going to face as Najicism stands across the ring from him.
A dream match right here for the Southern Fried faithful. This is something that this match gives people an opportunity to see. Are these dream style matches they wouldn't normally see on the Southern Fried card? Again, two very popular figures here in Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, and right now Naj with the advantage over Billy Buck.
He's got Billy Buck down on that prone position, pulling back on the shoulder of Buck into a pinning predicament. Buck rolls over quick enough there. Almost amateur wrestling technique here from Najicism.
Najicism, a former Southern Fried Classics champion. Well accomplished in the ring. Oh, and wait a minute, made a tag out to a grappler. We'll go with that.
Grappler with an eye rake there on Billy Buck as he tags into the matchup now. Big back body drop from Buck, and Billy Buck is in control right now. Goes for a quick cover. You gotta wonder what Xander Seabold's thinking with both men in this matchup. He's got a winning purse regardless of what happens in this match on one side.
Unless, of course, it's a draw.
That's true. Billy Buck sets up the grappler there and tags in the other grappler.
Oh, eye poke there. Oh, and a tag.
Alexander Lev is in. Hold on now. Was that the... That was a grappler from the other side of the ring that just tagged in on the opposite team.
Are you sure?
He came in and eye poked and then went to the other corner and tagged in Lev. Whatever.
Does it matter? It's a grappler on each team.
I'm not sure what the hell. Oh, wow. A drop toe hold into a calf crusher. Lev trying to make his way to the corner for a tag. And Billy Buck comes in and stomps at Lev. Oh, man, knife edge shot from Billy Buck right to the chest of Lev. Will Caution standing there watching.
Now, on the far side of the ring over here.
Grapplers had a little meeting there with Seabolt. Najicism into the matchup, kicks at the bicep of Billy Buck.
Now, I believe they switched that time.
Maybe they switched back? Hell, I don't know. They had a meeting with Seabolt and SWAT, and they just kind of split. Najicism has that armbar, that top armbar on Billy Buck, and he went to a handstand for leverage.
And a rake to the eyes there by the grappler on the left-hand side of the ring, my left. I guess that would be the TV left also.
Narcissism went into the ropes there, and Caution kicked Narcissism in the back, and Billy Buck went over to protest and took a tag, and he's out of the match now as Will Caution comes in to pick the bones of Narcissism. Big vertical suplex, snaps him down to the canvas.
You know, I'm going to say something, and it may not be a very popular thing to say. I actually like this new attitude of Will Caution. You can be for the fans all you want to, and that's great. I love these fans here in Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, but something was getting stale in the mind of Will Caution. This is awakening a whole new side of Will Caution, as now we have a grappler and Narcissism back in the ring.
Grappler went for a pinfall there, just a 2 count as he came into the matchup. Narcissism kicking at the legs of the grappler. Grappler gathers up Narcissism. Narcissism off the ropes fast, and a kick to the jaw to the face of the. Went for a clothesline, it looked like there, but both men kind of blocked it a little bit. Narcissism, we see slow to make a cover. Grappler goes over and grabs the leg, dragging Narcissism back to the corner, and Billy Buck tags in. Buck with a big elbow to the back of the head of Narcissism as cheerleader Jacob Ashworth tries to get the Narcissism to hear the fans' cries. Make it back to the corner. Narcissism doing what he can. Can he make that tag? Oh, Billy Buck kicked that left knee of Narcissism. And here comes Will Caution back in again, and Billy Buck growing frustrated.
Yeah, it appears that. Okay, so I may be seeing things, but I think the grapplers may have switched spots again. But no, I mean, now Will Caution's in there on Narcissism. It seems that Will Caution is only tagging in when there's bones to be picked.
Oh yeah, he's taking his opportunities as he can. We saw Alexander Lev drop down off the apron for a moment there, walking around at ringside. Not sure what was going on there as Caution. Yeah, Lev is struggling with something. Narcissism powers Caution out of the corner. Can he make it to the corner there to make the tag? Will Caution is out. Lev isn't interested. Oh! Seabolt poked Lev in the eyes. Narcissism trying to make his way back up to his feet. And he splits out of it. Insecurity, Narcissism tags. Ashworth is in. Danny only eats a forearm. Buck, Ashworth is cleaning house right now.
Jacob Ashworth coming in. House of fire. Taking in, hitting everything that moves.
Friend or foe, he wants to win this matchup. Caution, eats one. Fireman's carry on Only. Only tries to wiggle out of it. Lev sliding into the ring there. Only sends Ashworth into the corner. What the hell does he want? Oh, Lev slaps, open-handed slap across the face of Danny Only. Only goes after Lev, and Lev slides out. Lev out to the floor, and Only comes out to give chase.
Lev has been able to get under the skin of Danny Only for quite some time
Only's
now.
leaving the match, and Lev is headed back to the curtain. Danny Only and Lev have left the matchup now, and it's 3-on-3. Will Caution still in the matchup, taking advantage of what's happened here to Jacob Ashworth. Just sitting with a nasty kick there, and Caution is out, flat on his back. I'm not even sure he's a legal man at this point.
Right now, I believe the legal man, if I was keeping up with this, would be Jacob Ashworth and Will Caution. I don't think Naj ever tagged in.
I don't think Naj made it to the corner to tag. Both grapplers in the matchup right now. Friendship rules, everybody.
Oh, wait a minute.
Narcissism gets up. He just got hit by one of the grapplers.
He doesn't know which one hit him, and they're blaming each other.
Narcissism with high fives for both of them. Big drop kick there from Naj and a nip up. Najicism is feeling it now. What on earth? Oh my God. Najicism with this flying crossbody onto the floor, and all the grapplers are out on the floor now. Najicism among them. High risk maneuver there. Paid off just to eliminate the grapplers. But Will Caution is in the ring now. Billy Buck on the apron. And Jacob Ashworth in the matchup now. Ashworth shoves off Caution. Billy Buck was going to kick him. Caution up over the top there. Caution cutter flattens Ashworth. Out of nowhere there, Caution hits it. And Ashworth is down.
Oh, wait a minute.
Caution pointing at Billy Buck.
He's demanding Billy Buck kick Jacob Ashworth.
Oh! Billy Buck loaded it up, and Ashworth watched him kick the hell out of Will Caution.
Just a bit outside.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, Jacob Ashworth, Najicism, the grappler number 1, and Alexander Lamb.
Look at Billy Buck. Look at the look on his face now after what happened.
They talking about taking my gun. They say you always spanking your son. They're taking prayer out of the schools. I'm telling y'all, I ain't going for it. No, hell no. They talking about taking my gun. They say you always spanking your son. They're taking prayer out of the schools. I'm telling y'all.
Will Caution came through and baseball slide right into Billy Buck, and the grapplers there, and Billy Buck and Caution are going at it in the entrance ramp. Najicism trying to push Caution out of the way, and Billy Buck being held back by the grapplers. There goes Will Caution again.
Man, when's it going to end for these two men? They're fighting outside the ring here. Trying to be separated.
Will Caution and Billy Buck. Billy Buck trying to get after Will Caution. Will Caution steps out into the crowd a little bit.
Oh!
What the
hell?
Caution got out of the way, and Billy Buck, I think Billy Buck hit a fan in the melee. They were trying to hold him back.
Let's cut. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That wasn't me. It wasn't me. He did it.
to hit this fan. The video shows Will Caution pulling the fan in front of Billy. That being said, I don't allow any of my workers, any of my talent in the back to put their fingers on any of you fans. It will not be tolerated by Southern Pride Championship Wrestling. Second off, Billy Buck and Will Caution will be suspended indefinitely for the notice.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all ready for the second half of the show? Wall card. I can't hear you, Southern Fried Nation. Y'all ready for the second half of the show? All right. Please welcome at this time the king of Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, the Cutthroat C.T. Keys.
Who wants to begin?
Tonight, you were supposed to get your precious rematch with me, with Priest of Punishment, 2 days. But, I've just been informed he ain't coming. Because Judas knows exactly what I know. No way in hell he's gonna beat me twice. He's lucky to beat me once. But I ain't come all the way out to Monroe, Georgia for nothing. So, I don't really care who it is. Somebody better get these hands. Yes. It's an open challenge to anybody in the back who thinks they can take on the king. Right now. Richard, right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, attempting the challenge from Royston, Georgia, weighing 212 pounds, Jaden Vane.
All right. Well, an interesting turn of events here this evening. Jaden Vane, the young upstart, has decided to step up the CT Keys challenge. He's stepping across the ring from the man who wants to be king, Michael Judas, missing this matchup this evening here due to an illness. And Jaden Vane standing across the ring from CT Keys. Let's see what the young man has. Collar and elbow tie up, and Keys just kind of ducks out of the way. Keys there going for a test of strength there, and a mush right to the face of Vane. The former Southern Fried heavyweight champion and winner of Ultimate Battleground is headed to Crossroads with a title shot at Hunter, James, and JBE International. Do you think Jaden went for a chop right to the chest? I don't think it's going to work, buddy. Keys just powers Vane back into the corner. Sends Vane head first right off that top turnbuckle, and a nasty clothesline, and a second headbutt right to the top turnbuckle, and another clothesline followed up in a snapmare right in the center of the ring. And Keys with the European uppercut right to the shoulder blades. Boot to the face, and a senton, running senton from Keys. And Jaden Vane's in a bad spot right now. The arrogance from the #1 contender, pinfall attempt. And Vane kicks out at 2. Senior official David Weekley in charge of this matchup here. Keys with an arm across the throat of Vane, and Vane just gets hammered right out of the shot. CT Keys is just punishing the young man. Turning him all over sides of the ring. He just dumps Jaden Vane out to the floor. Jaden Vane's in a bad spot right now. Hold on here. Jacob Ashworth just victorious out of that wild card matchup. Goes over to see the young man that he's known all his life. Little slap to the face there. He came out and accepted the challenge there. Jacob Ashworth pumping him up a little bit here, trying to get him back into the matchup. Trying to get Jaden Vane to man up. This is a big challenge for the young man. Vane with a chop to the chest again of CT Keys. Keys didn't like that too much, and he heads into the corner, and Vane with some fire, some punches there right to the midsection. He's taking it to the #1 contender for the Southern Fried Championship. Vane sends him into the corner there, goes for a shoulder tackle and just bounces off of Keys. Goes for a second one and bounces off him again. And Keys is just toying with the young man. He seems aggravated. Goes for a clothesline there, and Keys kicks him right in the stomach. Fireman's carry, CT Keys does that torture rack. And Jaden Vane wiggles out of it. And Vane hits him with a drop kick there, and CT Keys is down. The young man might have an upset here. Vane with a splash in the corner there, eats a European uppercut from Keys. Keys sets him up there, holding him up there, and hits him with a clothesline. Keys leans over, holding onto his chest there, just kind of jaw-jacking with Jaden Vane. He blows a kick backward. Nasty spot there. That could have been all, but he pulled Vane up. CT Keys pulling the hair out of his face there, slapping him in the face. Oh my God, he pounced him almost out of the ring there. Vane is down outside of the ropes, and Keys is standing tall right now. Goes over and pulls Vane right to the center of the ring. Now it looks like he's going to pin him. Hand across the face. I think you've proved your point. Ashworth has already wrestled a match here tonight. Keys has got Vane up. He's looking at Ashworth the entire time. He has Jaden Vane in that torture rack. Pulling down there. Oh, Jacob Ashworth threw in the towel. This young man's got to fight another day.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, I surrender, CT Keys.
CT Keys climbing out of the ring now. Ashworth threw in the towel. He's going to check on Jaden Vane. Keys has a microphone now.
Shut up. But I'm not done yet. I'm just getting started. Hey, Ashworth. Since you want to be a hero, stick your nose in business it does not belong. How about you? Go ahead and get in there. Let me see what you're really made of. I want you in there. I want you. Because I'm going to make sure you don't walk nowhere no more.
You want it? Hey, the Southern Fried want me to get in this ring and show him CT exactly what we think of him? The Southern Fried want me to get in this ring and take CT and throw his ass out of here?
The bell has rung, and Ashworth is in the matchup right now, beating the hell out of CT Keys. Ashworth put the brakes on, big clothesline, sends Keys down to the canvas. Nice arm drag from Ashworth, and Keys is down again. Man, he slammed Keys through the ring. Holy hell. Big elbow drop right across the chest. And Keys kicked at one. Ashworth picks Keys up, going for a torture rack of his own. And Keys comes out of it and just drops down and hits Ashworth in the kidneys. Like I said, Ashworth has already wrestled a whole match. Right before our intermission. And Keys is punching and has Ashworth rocked right now in the corner. European uppercut, that surgically repaired neck of Jacob Ashworth just whiplashing right back in the corner. Oh, Ashworth cut him off. Big forearm there coming out of the corner. Ashworth fighting his way out. Fans enjoying that, and Keys is trying to shake the cobwebs loose. Makes his way back into the ring under the ropes, and Ashworth picks him up. Ashworth trying to set him up for crossroads. Keys wiggles out of it and reverses it. Got a front face lock on Ashworth. Both men vying for position. Keys pounding away at the kidneys. Adjusts his stance, his mount there. He's pounding away at the back of the head of Ashworth. Again, that surgically repaired neck of Jacob Ashworth. CT Keys knows that has a target on it. Ashworth trying to make his way up to his feet. Keys You can see stalking him there at European uppercut in the corner. Keys didn't have quite as much power on it as you've seen in the past. A little bit more of a head of steam there in the third time coming in. Ashworth gets the boot up. Keys blocked it slightly there, but Ashworth connected with that one big time. Wobbly legs there. Ashworth and Keys just bumped chests. Keys still hasn't gone down yet. Ashworth setting up for vertical suplex and Keys backs him up. My God, Falcon Arrow from Keys and he deposits him. And Ashworth gets that shoulder up at the last second and Keys can't believe it. Keys is trying to make his way back up to his feet, so is Ashworth. These two big bulls getting ready to lock horns again. Both men trading blows here. Ashworth with a guttural scream. Multiple shots right to the side of the head of Keys. Sends Keys into the ropes. Keys hooked the rope there, slowed his momentum down a little bit, and back elbow to Ashworth. Ashworth drops down to one knee now. Keys picks him up by that goatee. Both men there just absolutely punishing each other. Keys kicks the leg out of Ashworth, out from underneath Ashworth. Big clothesline lariat right to the back of the head of Ashworth. Drapes the arm. 2.5 as Ashworth gets that shoulder up again. Barely lifting that shoulder up in time to escape the 3 count. The fans again solely behind Jacob Ashworth here tonight. CT Keys has him in the front. Ashworth reverses it, sends Keys down for the second big suplex of the match. Ashworth gets a 2 count there, exhausted. Keys gets his shoulder up at the last second. Ashworth gathers himself up, back up to his feet, picks up Keys. Keys fighting Ashworth with a forearm. Keys with a forearm of his own. Both men absolutely defiant there. Keys jumping on that last punch there just to get some extra effort. Double clothesline from both men down in the center of the ring. Keys rolling over on his stomach there, rolling away from Ashworth out to the floor. Smart move there. You can't get pinned out there, but Ashworth is still struggling to make his way back to his feet. Keys the first one up, and he's back down again, crawling near the entrance ramp. Hold on. Ray is out of the back. He posted him. Weekly was turned around looking at Ashworth, and he just posted Keys. Ray is out of the back. Weekly sees Keys back up in the ring. Ashworth sets him up and plants Keys face first down. Could this be all? With an assist from the exotic import.
Unstoppable Jacob Ashworth.
Ashworth wins here after an assist from JBE International's Javier Reyes. And the number 1 contender to the Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship has been pinned inside the Southern Fried ring by Jacob Ashworth. Jacob Ashworth making his way back into the title picture here No doubt.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to our main event here, I just want to come out here and tell you about our next big event coming up Saturday night, September the 16th, right here in Monroe, Georgia. That's in 2 weeks. We have the big rematch for the Southern Fried Championship as Judas will take on Hunter James in a much anticipated rematch. But we will also have the Southern Fried Women's Championship on the line as Jazzy Yang returns to take on the Southern Fried Women's Champion, Brooklyn. I'm sorry that we're going into our main event. I was just out here saying that Jazzy Yang will be returning to take on the Southern Fried Women's Champion, Brooklyn, and that will be at our next event. I'm sorry, we don't have time. This is not your time right now, Kat. This is not. It has nothing to do with me. They just give me the announcements to make.
Did she smush his glasses? Did she smush his glasses?
You look like you're having a bad day. Get out of here before someone else chokes you out. All right. Now, the reason we're all here. This is a special day because it is the return of not just one legend, but another that's been denied for years to be here. So, Richie Rich, take note. If JJ was out here, I'd say if he could breathe, he could take note. Introducing now. They weigh a combined 405 pounds. One is from Sacramento, California. The other from Dallas, Texas. They are the Fabulous Finishers.
sure that's Halloween candy from last year. Everyone here in Monroe happy to see Sal Rinauro except for the two morons in the ring.
I'm happy to see Sal Rinauro, man.
I'm happy to see Sal. The kids are happy to see Sal.
I'm sorry if I'm still a little off my game here.
All right, well, they're heading to the back.
What?
Sal's got them all confused back there. I'm not sure what the hell's going on. It's been a minute for Sal. All right. The fabulous finishers wait in the ring for this match to begin, ironically. As Sal and Todd are ready to climb into the ring and defend the Southern Pride Tag Team Championships with Freebird rules, apparently. That's how Todd ended up with him. Look at everybody waving at Sal. Sal's so excited to be back.
And it's been quite some time since we've seen Sal Rinauro here. And the fabulous finishers, Drew Blood and David Reigns. A couple of guys that have...
Oh, hold on. Yeah, he hasn't talked enough.
This has started out as crap from the beginning. What? Where is Sunny Days? Where is Sunny Days? We bring in shenanigans, and then we didn't get invited to your circle. This is not fair. This is unkind. And you forfeit. Why are we the champs? They left.
Drew Blood believes they should be the champions because Sonny's not able to come, but Sal is a perfect replacement.
And right now, let's see. Did he just peck D. Byers?
I'm not really sure. Todd Sexton's waiting for this matchup to begin after all the shenanigans that happened at ringside. Starting up here in this matchup. The chicken chant is starting. And the guys are wearing yellow, so that kind of fits. Dr. Brock with hugs for his men.
I thought we were going to see dual dives there by Todd and Sal.
If this was Wednesday night, that had already happened 3 times in the match.
Todd wearing those Terry Funk-esque tights in honor of the late, great Terry Funk, who we just lost a couple of weeks ago. Of course, Todd Sexton. Terry Funk was one of Todd Sexton's biggest heroes.
Absolutely. Todd Sexton trained at the Shawn Michaels Wrestling Academy out in Texas, and they definitely teach Terry Funk out there, that's for sure. So he learned to respect the game, respect what Terry Funk had brought to the wrestling business, and he still, when he's teaching, when Todd Sexton's teaching, he tells his students to focus on some of those matches that Terry Funk has had in the past to learn from. A great mentor to a lot of professional wrestlers and somebody to look up to for a lot of professional wrestlers across multiple generations. Drew Blood there in fantastic shape, even for being retired for 4 years now out of Southern Fried Championship Wrestling here. Todd Sexton with the double biceps for him there. These two guys getting ready to step and renew an old rivalry.
Indeed, you know, it was Drew Blood who forced himself on Kelly Sexton quite some time ago.
Yep.
These two men, they fought all over buildings. They were on balconies. Drew Blood even tried to run Todd Sexton over following an empty arena match at the Landmark Arena in Cornelia, Georgia back in 2018. I mean, so much goes into this rivalry.
Sexton there was nastiness right to the fingers of Drew Blood. Drew Blood's fingers aren't in wrestling shape apparently. Oh, Drew Blood pointing at David Reigns, longtime tag team partner, one of the first entities of JBE International at Southern Fried, where these two men as a tag team, Dr. Joseph Brock's legacy extends all the way back to these two guys. You'll see that here tonight as David Reigns sets foot in the Southern Fried ring.
I remember David Reigns from quite some time ago down in South Georgia. Was not as familiar with his work with Drew Blood as the Fabulous Finishers, except for some of the scuttlebutt that you would hear about. But David Reigns, a veteran that cannot be taken lightly. This man is very dangerous.
Absolutely. Looks like Todd was going to try to tag Sal in for a moment. Is he going to, hold on here. That jumping high five tag. And Sal Renaro's fuse has been lit.
What? Is he trying to actually wrestle D. Byers? Was he going after D. Byers?
I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, man. This is just, yeah. All right, let's see something happen here. Sal Renaro taking a few moments.
Earlier in the evening, he showed D. Byers his pecker. Now he's trying to wrestle him.
What is Sal doing here? I'm just going to ignore you. I never thought I'd miss Grillo.
And the crowd wanting Sal to take it off. Pretty awesome Sal shirt there. Sal the Pal. We're taking the shirt off.
Let's see if Sal's been working out. Oh. Reigns taking a patented JBE shortcut. As Sal was trying to do something for the ladies. Wrist lock there, Reigns in control, Sal.
Oh, was able to get out of that. And the ladies go wild.
Sal throws his shirt at David Reigns. Do the fans want it? That thing's like $11.99 on the Pro Wrestling Tees clearance rack. Drew Blood smelling it. All right. Ends up in the hands of a fan here at ringside as Reigns settles into an arm bar and a wrist lock on Sal Renaro.
And David Reigns trying to position his body between Sal and Todd, but wait a minute. Sal reverses in. It looks like he's going for a full Nelson here.
Not sure what he's got up his sleeve here. Sal's in wrist control right now on Reigns. He's got it wrenched in right now. Reigns had to drop to one knee to alleviate some pressure. Sal taking his time, wrenching it in. That torque goes all the way from the hand up to the shoulder, even past that. Sal setting Reigns down on the canvas. Sal went to stomp the hand of Reigns, and Reigns got out of the way at the last second.
I mean, he was really, really close.
Sal trying to
Reigns
get.
complaining to D. Byers. I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off.
Yeah, man, we just kind of have a lull there. It's been a minute since we've been on commentary together for a whole show. So that's you got to get back in the groove of things, just like these guys. Got to get back into the groove, working together, tagging together, that sort of thing. Reigns with the side standing headlock. Sal trying to wiggle his way out of it here. Great loud crowd here tonight at Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. Sal with that foot on the back of the knee of Reigns, and Reigns is down, alleviating some of that leverage that the doctor has got in on Sal, and Sal working over the fingers of Reigns.
One thing that I've always said about Sal Rinauro, take away all the pre-match antics, take away all the mind games. The one thing that is the constant in Sal Rinauro is how good he is in that ring. This man is a pro, but he has learned to fine-tune that into playing these mind games to make him that much more dangerous.
Oh, no doubt. He's conserving his energy. He's in the best shape of his career. He's conserving his energy, and he's doing more with less every single match. He's working smarter, and he's been a champion because of that. And that shows in his work ethic and his conditioning and everything else around it. Plus, those mind games certainly help. Hold on here, Sal. Leave the referee alone, Sal.
Man, he's been all over D. Byers today.
I'll tell you what. Yeah. Byers might not show up at our next event. Reigns there continue to work in that left arm with Sal Rinauro. Brings Sal down to the mat. Has that finger control, that wrist control on Sal. Sal trying to find a way out of it again.
He got the fingers again. But now on the wrong side of the tracks as he's over there with Drew Blood. On their side of the ring, the Fabulous Finishers have cut the ring in half.
Classic tag team strategy for sure. Sal taking some punishment there in the far corner. And Reigns uses the battering ram into the midsection as the champion, as the Southern Fried Tag Team Champions. Oh, right into the corner there, into the ring post. And Sal makes his way over to Todd, and Todd tags in. Big splash in the corner. A second splash. That is not that's not a lady screaming, that's Drew Blood. Big splash from Sal. Todd went in and hit the brakes, and Sal and Todd trying to decide what to do next.
Wait a minute, we got
double shots right to the top of the head. Multiples there as these guys are seesawing back and forth on the ring. The Fabulous Finishers might be finished here. Sal and Todd taking it to both men. Big clothesline from Todd on the Drew Blood, and Blood's out to the floor. Reigns has already made his way out.
we got Doc Brock up there on the apron.
Oh my, Kelly pulled Dr. Brock's pants down. Dr. Brock was up on the apron. He's got some Drew Blood underwear. Can you believe that?
He's got Drew.
It says blood on the back. David, I guess it's not enough room for Reigns. He's pretty skinny.
Maybe he's wearing them backwards.
That's Sal's gimmick. Oh, Dr. Brock, are you kidding me? Come on.
Kelly D. Pants, Doc Brock.
We're going to have to write an apology in the local paper, I think. Drew Blood checking on Dr. Brock's posterior. Not
Didn't
sure
know he
what's
was a
going on there.
proctologist.
And Kelly's happy with what she's done. Sal and Todd trying to figure out what to do here as Drew Blood gets pulled in by his ears. Back into the ring. Todd brings him in the hard way.
Like you said, a rivalry that spanned many years between Drew Blood and Todd Sexton.
Nice shot there to the challenger, Drew Blood. Blood getting sent into the far corner with a reversal there at Sexton. Oh, God. Todd slid underneath the ropes there. He fell and slid into the ring post, spine first. And Sal trying to reach his partner, but D. Byers is keeping him off. And here comes Dr. David. Punishing Todd Sexton. He knows the urgency to get Sexton back in the ring. If we can get a pin here, we might have new champions tonight in Monroe. Blood with a power slam and a punch right to Todd Sexton.
Going to work on those ribs. What he hit in that corner over there a while ago.
The impact there is something I have not seen. Todd just slid with all the force into that ring post up underneath the bottom turnbuckle. Reigns with some big shots in the corner there. Drew Blood wrenching it in on Todd in the corner, giving him something. As Sal tries to make his way back into the ring to get around D. Byers. But Byers is turning his back there and missing out on the double team that's happening in the corner.
Yeah, Sal definitely hurting Todd more than he was helping him there. And right now it seems all the fun and games are over with as the fabulous finishers are looking to walk out of here the Southern Fried Tag Team Champions.
Most importantly, JBE International leaving here with the tag straps. They need another win. I couldn't tell you how many times they've had tag team gold at Southern Fried. I'd have to go back and research that one, but it's happened a lot with all the different entities of JBE International for sure. Big shot to the ribs from Drew Blood. Drew Blood looking in fantastic shape here right now.
Glad to get our researcher Shaggy on that one.
Yes, look at Shaggy. Shout out to Shaggy. You get some research done on that one there, bud.
Right now, Drew Blood has that arm barred and has his body over the body of Todd Sexton, making it harder to come out, but Todd Sexton throwing in those rights.
Getting that hold broken there, and Todd has to get over to that corner, make a tag to Sal. Sal Renaro up on that bottom rope, trying to reach as far as he can to tag in Todd, and Drew Blood again working the ribs of Todd Sexton. Dr. David Reigns stomping away at Sexton's left arm again.
Right now locking in on that abdominal stretch.
Reigns is even pulling at the midsection of Todd. Oh, Drew Blood, look at that. Blood getting that extra leverage. Sal Renaro on the far side of the ring, trying to alert Byers of what's happened there. You see Byers trying to check to see if Todd is going to submit there in that hold. But you see Blood releasing that as soon as Byers turns back around.
That definitely could result in a disqualification. Referee's discretion if he catches him. Now he's asking for the break of the hold.
And Sexton breaks it himself. Oh, Drew Blood hit Sexton's forehead right off that top turnbuckle.
And then threw a shot right to the short ribs of Todd Sexton, crumbling him down, and right again, the fabulous finishers are back on the attack.
Dr. Brock excited here at ringside. You can hear him screaming. You got to wonder in the back of his head. Todd Sexton there setting up Drew. Side rushing leg sweep there, but that punished Todd Sexton's ribs as he hit hard there. But he's far away from tagging Sal Rinauro right now.
Yeah, you got to think, man, every time any damage to your ribs, that's going to affect your breathing. The more your breathing's affected, it's going to affect the way you think.
David Reigns is tagged in the matchup, and so Sal Rinauro. Sal tagged in, hits that big right hand right to the top of the head. Sal with a shoulder tackle. Up over the top there, lands on his feet. Off the ropes there. Shot out of a cannon do-si-do from Sal. Springboard off the ropes through the legs.
Up
Sal,
and over.
Yeah, up over the top there. Sal again up over the top. Sal's just getting his cardio in, I think. Roll up coming. Oh, Byers just a 2 count there. Sal measuring him. Reigns tried to get him down again. Sal reversed it into a roll up as well. Off the ropes. Reigns checks him off. Sal back again on the attack. Reigns with a roll up of his own. Sal rolls through. Sal hits the face buster there, and Sal's in control. Sal rolls him over there. Dr. Brock.
Yeah, Doc
Use
Brock's
that shoe. Yeah, Dr. Brock gave Drew Blood the shoe. Byers goes for the pin attempt and Todd Sexton in at the last second to break it up. Byers trying to clean Todd out of the ring there. Todd smartly dragging Sal to the corner. And tags Sal Rinauro as Sal falls out of the ring. Drew Blood does the same thing. And now it's back to Blood and Sexton. Oh, Lord.
Todd's taking the tape off.
Sexton is taking that wrist tape off, that fist tape. There, these two men are going to start punching. Blood with the advantage early on. And he's rocked Todd Sexton right now.
Todd is on wobbly legs, and he goes down. But look at the spirit of Todd Sexton. He's not going to give up. He's not going to stay down. He's ready for a fight.
The jabs, those rights. Drew Blood is rocked. Big left right to the jaw, and he's down.
And that was a fucking good time right there.
Absolutely. He's set up. Tuning up the band. Here it comes. Sexton loading up. Reigns comes in and cuts him off. Sal Rinauro, super kick from Sal. Drew Blood knocks Sal out of the ring. Back to Blood and Sexton. Two legal men. Blood goes back after those ribs. Blood has Sexton between his legs there.
Oh, did you just see that gyrating towards Kelly Sexton?
Blood trying to pull Sexton up. Sexton reverses it and Blood lands spine first right in the center of the ring. Can Sexton and Sal retain?
Sunset flip over the top rope.
And he hits it.
And just like Terry Funk made his retirement in 1983, Todd Sexton uses the sunset flip from the top rope to win the match and retain the titles.
Absolutely there. A great tribute to a great mentor there. Dr. Brock there, Sal and Todd celebrating here in the ring right now as they're victorious. Drew Blood and Reigns back into the match. Here comes Hold on here. The far side, Reyes and Makuji came out of the back. It looks like CT Keys came out, and Keys and Reyes are fighting right now. The grapplers are out here. Xander Sebo, Keys and Reyes are fighting to the back. They're beating the hell out of each other. It's pandemonium here in Monroe. The barricades come loose now. Damn. The grapplers have dispatched Makuji. Keys and Reyes are in the back. The grapplers have one of the headbands, Drew Blood's headband on, and an eye poke for Drew Blood. Another one for Drew Blood. Sal Renaro there gyrating. Super kick from Todd Sexton. And Drew Blood is laying in the center of the ring as Todd Sexton and Sal Renaro retain the Southern Pride Tag Team Championship here this evening. And the grapplers in the ring to celebrate as well. They're touching the titles though. Tristan Michaels and Tetsuya Makuji out with Dr. Brock to try and get Drew Blood out of the ring. What a great night of action here as Sal Renaro returns. They're shaking the hand of Drew Blood in the ring as these men celebrate a great victory here tonight. We'll see you guys on September 16th.
You guys miss me? I missed you guys. But one thing I missed almost as much was this guy. Now, Todd, how long have I known you? Don't put a number on that. That's embarrassing. Sonny and I kind of have a thing. I mean, we've got a tag team name. We just don't have one. TNS isn't a thing. I've never spent time in Texas, nor have I murdered anybody. So I can't be Texas Bellflower. And you're definitely not G-rated. So there's only one way to settle this.
I know you're going to say rock, paper, scissors. That's your go-to. But next Saturday night in Canton, Georgia,
It's hardcore hell. And so Return of Anarchy Wrestling, it's a big deal and stuff. As luck would have it, we have a match that night against each other. What are the odds, right? So how about we grapple, no pun intended, guys, and the winner gets to be Sonny's partner and tag team champions. But I don't know if you can count to 3, and you might get blown up. But what if we, I heard you the first time. It's worse than Sonny. What if Sonny is the special referee? With me and you.
To clarify, next Saturday night, Hardcore Hell 25, Canton, Georgia. Canton, Georgia. The technician Tom Sexton. That's him. Your pal, Sal Renoro. No pump. Zero pump, negative. 1-on-1. The winner gets to be Sonny's tag team championship partner. I think Sonny wins, but you're on.
All right, kiddo. In all seriousness, one last time, let's welcome Sal Renoro back.